Hey everybody, what's up? It's Monday, March 30th, 2009. Since the last time I did a video, a couple things have gone on. I was lucky enough to be able to work on a commercial, Hyundai car commercial that shot here in Houston at the end of February, beginning of March. So I took a few days off from writing to work on that, and it was a learning experience, and had a lot of fun and got paid, which is always nice. But since then, as far as my projects go, I'm still working on a JILLTED. Um, I think last time I spoke, I had decided to rewrite the script a little bit. Well, since then, I've gone back and changed it again. And hopefully this will be the last time that I change it really at its core. But I realized deeper as I got into the script more and more that my lead character, Jillian, she I had lost the core of the character. The idea is that she's, a nerdy, kind of geeky girl, really put upon, and is suffering, at the hands of her classmates and even her stepdad. Basically, her whole life is shit, and everybody treats her as such. Well, in trying to tie in, the title of the movie, Jilted, I'd made a change where she was still geeky, but she had a boyfriend at the beginning of the story, and I was going to do a twist where the boyfriend turns out that he was only with her to, ensure himself an A in a class they had together, and he was going to be, she was going to find out he was cheating with another girl, and therefore, would be jilted, and then that would set her off on her killing spree. And ultimately, it just something wasn't right, and it took me a while to realize that what wasn't right was that if this girl is supposed to be, this talented but geeky person, she's not going to have a boyfriend at all. Whether it's a guy trying to siphon a grade off of, it's just the boyfriend thing was what was wrong. So I had to go back from the beginning and take all that out, and really, since I've done that, the story has seemed to flow a lot better. I returned the character to the core. Because originally the first version of the script was written in, I think, like 2000, 2001. The killer was a guy. It was a whole different dynamic with him trying to hook up with several girls in his class over a period of time, and they all dumping on him before he finally loses it and starts seeking his revenge. So, but the guy was a loner, and the idea when I started this was to flip the whole script but make the killer female. And basically, I just lost it. So I fixed that, and so far that story has been going really well. Also, along the way, I've gone back and started kind of rewriting, or started daydreaming about my next script, Hardwired. I've already got a draft of this, but it needs a little more work. And historically, I'm trying to change myself up. Historically, I've been what I would say a linear writer. I'll find a project, I'll work on that project, and only that project until I'm done. And with Jilted, I was starting to get kind of burned out a little bit. Just kind of churning on this, rewriting it, writing it. This is good, this isn't good, going back and forth, and I really, was burning myself out. And Hardwire was kind of creeping in because it's the next script that I plan to work on. But it was kind of creeping in my mind, hey, maybe take some time and think about this one a little bit. Let's play with this hitman concept for a little bit. And finally, I guess I was at a point where I was almost ready to just throw my hands up with Jilted, and I was like, well, let me take a day, let me take some time off. I still want to be productive. Let me think about Hardwire. Let me work on that idea. And I started playing around with it, and the weirdest thing happened is it really just kind of relaxed my brain and freed me up creatively. And just working on that, it was just like really one day, but it refreshed me, and then I was able to go back to Jilted, and after having taken, a day off, I was really able to kind of sit back just a little bit more objectively and see what was going on with the script and where my problems were. And that combined with the fact that I actually returned Jillian to the essence of who she's supposed to be has really gotten me going. So I'm really in a good place right now. You know, I'm looking forward to writing. I'm not dreading it because I'd gotten to a point where, you know, as a writer, you need to write something every day, big or small. You know, just work, just push forward, keep writing. And it was to the point to where I was consciously as well as subconsciously trying to find anything I could to keep from writing, to put it off. I wasn't looking forward to it, wasn't wanting to do it. And but now I'm at a point to where I wake up and I've got almost a one-track mind. I want to work. I want to work. I want to work. You know, I mean, I'm also in the process of looking for a job. You know, so I've got two tracks going, but they're equivalent right now. And I want to work, so I'm back. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm re-energized. I'm even starting to kind of on a little bit of downtime pre-think about the next script after Hardwired, which is going to be I want it to be a Nickelodeon or Disney type teenage film. Um, it's going to have a musical theme. I don't know if it's going to be a musical or not because I don't know the first thing about writing songs. You know, maybe I need to find a songwriter, but I'm not sure if I even want it to be a musical. But so that one's called "You Want Butter with That." It's got a whole story about a couple of characters, a couple of friends working at a movie theater, and I'll talk more about that when I get to it. But I'm starting to think down the road a little bit. So it's been a really freeing experience. So I mean, that's pretty much where I am right now. As far as Jilted, I think I'm about on page 24. I'm about to get into a scene which is actually Jillian's kind of transformation scene from, you know, docile, meek, put upon, you know, nerd into this angry, vengeful person who's going to start lashing out and seeking revenge. So I'm really excited about that. I'm happy to see where it's going, and hopefully I'll have more good things to say about that. So that's where I am for right now. As always, if you've got any questions, comments, discussion, whatever, or if you just want to link up, you know, I'm always down to link up with other screenwriters. Just hit me up, rate, comment, subscribe, do what you like. But I'll have another update for you pretty soon. So thanks for watching.